Okay, have you ever felt like you're just shouting into the void on YouTube? You're making great content, you're working hard, you check your numbers, and nothing. It's so tempting to just quit, right? Well, hold on. You might be looking at the wrong signals entirely. YouTube could be screaming at you that it's about to push your channel, and you might be completely missing the signs.
And this right here is the absolute painful truth. It happens all the time. The feeling of being right on the edge of a huge breakthrough without having a clue is a story I hear constantly. It's not that these creators are failing, it's that they're reading the map all wrong. And honestly, the stakes couldn't be higher. Getting this right is the difference between quitting and, well, everything you've been working for.
So here's the core of the problem. It's this fundamental mismatch. We as creators, we get obsessed with what I call vanity metrics, right? Subscriber count, how many views this one video got. But YouTube, it's playing a totally different game. It's looking way deeper at things like audience retention and consistent patterns across your entire library of content. All right, so to really unpack this, here's our roadmap. We're gonna start with that creator's dilemma. Then we're gonna walk through the 5 key signals YouTube sends you. And finally, we'll wrap up with a clear action plan for what to do the second you spot them. First up, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about that core frustration that makes so many talented creators quit way too soon. You know the feeling. You poured hours, maybe days, into a video. You hit publish and you get a couple hundred views. Your subscriber count barely budges. It feels like concrete proof that you're failing. But what if that feeling is just totally wrong? What if the real signs of progress, the ones that actually matter, are hiding just beneath the surface? Okay, let's dive into our first sign. And I'll warn you, this one's a little counterintuitive. Real powerful growth on YouTube, it often looks kind of boring. Yeah, see, we all dream of that one viral hit, right? A huge, chaotic spike in views that comes out of nowhere. But that's just randomness. True momentum, the kind YouTube absolutely loves and rewards, is different. It's the steady, predictable upward climb. One video gets 400 views, the next gets 450, the one after that gets 500. It doesn't feel like a lottery win, but believe me, it's so much more powerful. And this really gets to the heart of how the platform's algorithm thinks. See, a single viral video is just an anomaly, but a consistent pattern of growth, that tells the algorithm that you've built something reliable, something that can satisfy an audience over and over again. It's like going to the gym. One amazing workout is great, but it's the consistency that actually builds strength. So I'm telling you, stop obsessing over how each individual video does. You have to zoom out. Go into your YouTube analytics and look at your 28-day averages. Is that number just a little bit higher than the last 28 days? Even a small 5 or 10% bump, that is the real signal. That's YouTube telling you it's figuring out your audience and it's starting to trust you. All right, next up, we've got 2 really fascinating signs. These are all about how new people find your channel and what they do when they get there. And this, my friends, is where it starts to get really interesting.
You know, normally a new viewer just kind of dips a toe in the water. They watch maybe half a video and then they're gone. But when you're on the verge of something big, that changes. New people show up and they immediately binge watch 2, 3, even more of your videos. They completely skip that casual viewer phase and instantly become a fan. And you'll see it in the comments, right? The "where have you been all my life" comments, those are gold.
So why is this a big deal? Because when your channel does this, it becomes what we call a retention machine. Think about it. YouTube's entire goal is to keep people on YouTube. If your channel can take a brand new viewer and turn them into a binge watcher, you are literally solving YouTube's biggest problem for them, and they will reward you for it big time. Now, this next one often freaks creators out, but I promise you it is fantastic news. When YouTube starts to trust your channel, it starts experimenting. It'll show your videos to completely new audiences just to see what happens. And that means your analytics might start to look a little weird. So what does this weirdness look like in practice? Well, you might see a huge jump in traffic from browse features, which means you're landing on people's homepages. Or you'll get suggested next to a video that's in a totally different niche, and you're thinking, how did that happen? Your impressions might explode, even if the views don't catch up right away. And you'll start seeing viewers from new places like the UK, Canada, Australia. This is not a glitch. It's YouTube actively testing the waters for you. And that brings us to the most exciting part. This is where all those little signals start to pile up and create a true cascade of momentum. This is the fun part.
So, it often kicks off with what you could call a home run video. This is a video that just blows your average out of the water. Maybe your videos usually top out at 1,000 views, and this one suddenly hits 20,000. This single video acts as the catalyst for our fourth sign. And you can see the effect right here. A rising tide lifts all boats. That home run video doesn't just do well on its own. It drags your entire back catalog up with it. All of a sudden, those older videos that were dead in the water at 300 views are now getting thousands. It's because the new audience from your hit video is going back and discovering everything else you've made. And finally, sign number 5. Every single creator has a view ceiling. You know what I'm talking about. That number where your videos just seem to magically stop every time. Maybe for you it's 1,000 views or 5,000. Well, when you're in momentum, that ceiling doesn't just crack, it shatters. One video breaks through, then another, and pretty soon your new average is higher than your old ceiling ever was. Okay, but listen up, because this is the most critical warning I can give you. When you see this happening, this is not the time to take a victory lap. So many people hit one big video and think, I've made it. No, momentum is earned, and it is incredibly fragile. It dies the second you stop feeding it with consistent, high-quality videos.
So you're watching this and you're spotting one, maybe more of these signs on your own channel. What do you do now? Let's turn all this theory into a super clear, actionable strategy.
First things first, you need the right mindset. You have to understand that YouTube is a long play platform. It's not about quick hits. The videos you make today are assets that can pay you back for years. If you treat it with the discipline of a professional athlete, you'll eventually get paid like one.
So here's your playbook. It's simple. Number 1, if your averages are going up, for the love of all that is holy, do not change what you're doing. Keep doing more of that. 2, double down on your consistency. Feed the momentum. 3, get out of the habit of checking daily views. Track the 28-day patterns. And 4, this is the most important. Recognize that these signs are your permission slip. This is YouTube itself telling you, hey, this is working. Keep going.
Here's a quick way to diagnose where you're at. If you see one of these signs, that's awesome. You're building a solid foundation. If you're seeing 2 or 3, you are so close to a major breakthrough. And if you're seeing 4 or 5 of these signs, guess what? You're already there. You are in the momentum phase, and you just haven't realized it yet. So I want you to do this. After this is over, open up your analytics, but look at them with these new eyes. Forget the vanity metrics for a second. How many of these 5 real signals can you spot? The answer might just change everything for your channel.